start na ng tour namin, guys.
So my name is Nicole with the Palatine. So it's my pleasure to be your guide inside this lovely walking tour under the sun. So we do the Colosseum first, then we move up on top of the Palatine, and then bottom will be up on the Colosseum. I'm outside, okay? Because the district around the Colosseum is a lot more important than the building that we will see. Since Rome was born just there in front of you. So that is the back side of the shares and rents. So if you go in hands, we're still today, you can see the rooms of the most So it's there. And every time that you see typically in Hollywood reconstructions, Europlane the Lion, we're looking at the city burning, that's a completely landed story. We will say today fake news. So when we news. But the main difference is the man. Because now we have and at that time, obviously, it was a local government. Because all this material so if you look at possible slide of the monument, you get the bomb that Swiss cheese. Okay, so there are calls everywhere from Papa people. It's not the marble cancers. This is simply what the people did the day after the fall of the Roman Empire, when the iron became a precious material that could be reconverted into weapons. Because in the 5th century AD, Rome became a ghost city, so a city completely unsafe and abandoned. The emperor was no longer here. 25,000 human beings from an original population of over 1 million, and then they had to put so they came over here all the metal claims that used to be inside were stolen one by one. Okay. So later on we get a true violence. And thank God that the only because in theory, following the same rule, this side too was supposed to disappear except in this one. Whereas it's still standing up and it's there. It's a grand
Dire-diretso to be. Dami yung battery. Dami akong battery.
I have it with me also showing you the city something like this. Oh my god. about instead the color of the monument? It was all white. So white Palatine outside, and here you can see the map. So was simply used as a rough material to raise up the infrastructure of the monument. So it means something really nice to be seen outside. So almost the decorations everywhere. And here the main decoration is the Carrara. It's a marble that we have in Tuscany. That's why it's called the Carrara, because Carrara is a city next to Florence. And it's a marble completely white. Not by chance, this will be the stone that will be used by Michelangelo for his great compositions, the Pietà, the Moses, and the David. And this was also the stone used at the time. So with the exception of the ceilings, here you would have seen a completely white building. Imagine Carrara marble in the columns. Carrara marble, the time held in the 5th century, they simply not as the monuments to be preserved, but only as containers of material. They will say recycled. Until in 1750, people had the phenomenon. That happened too late. So before 1750, imagine what happened here in these buildings whenever there was material realized. Churches, basilicas, universities, museums, the private monuments and so on. In their new city, they came over here to do their shopping. So I need a property, I need a slab, I need a piece of brick. And now I need a statue, I need this, I need that. Yeah, 15% of the 1 right, and still impressive. The middle one that even in the structure and push. It would be something. That's 15%. Only the 15% is left. Yeah, amazing. Let's go in the direction of the stage. The second was later on in public executions. And the third was the top event of the day, that was a ceremony from 2 until 6. Remember, it comes from Gladio. Gladio was the name of the typical sword that was produced. There was something very short and thick. The same weapon used by the Muslims. In any case, there were one prisoners first, and even upper class. They wanted to experience something real life. Probably they were very poor. But the idea behind this was also to raise a plan. Because don't forget, this monument was a responsibility. People didn't. Io andavo a game per an original metal frame for 2,000 years. So combining the two blocks and for some reasons I was missing. Whereas the metal piece that you see outside, the new is for us. The funny thing is that the same people that cannibalize the same people that restrict after 1750. So today the monument is a patchwork. You see, new material within the age. So new bricks and new metal flags outside of the windows. Whereas that was we have to consider
may mga mahawak sa bato doon. Alam.
So the shows here were not frequented. So let's say that in a year, the standard was a 10-20 times. In a month, a couple of times. So first of all, this is Hollywood, Tampa, Pennsylvania. You see this in the movies. You would have never ever seen this gesture from the Imperial Box of the House because of the professional actors who attach that this is a money coming back to Pennsylvania to Imperial Box. If it happened that they lost their life in the fight, that was of course part of the game, so it cannot happen. But if it happened that till the end of the day they were neither winners nor losers, goodbye, I'll see you next time. Second main concern, financial state is represented by the animals. This is the exotic animals coming from. And Egypt at the time became a sort of standard natural reserve. Tigers, panthers, lions, hippos, elephants, crocodiles, leopards, jaguars. Animals like this are not available in this country. A fortune to capture these animals, and 2 fortunes to transport those animals from here to here on top of huge cattle ships. Think about feeding 100 or more animals during a long trip. When they arrived in the city, they were moved, put into a zoo that was staying in that direction. A couple of days before the main event, they were moved in the underground Colosseum, left below the stage in complete darkness and without any food for a couple of days. Can you imagine after 2 days of total sleep right now? And in order to protest the right of the best people, simply let them know what the possible attraction or the purpose of our journey. Let's make the best of it. You almost get to the next.
Stay all day and soak it in because you may not come back. Yeah, the very, very common ones are was rare at the beginning. We just did one.
We can do another one.
Sure.
Oh, look at this guys. Sobrang laki. So ito yung pinakababa niya. So ang kwento ng tour guide namin, ito yung quarters ng mga gladiator. Tsaka ng mga animals na ginagamit sa labanan. Ayan. Sobrang laki. Daming materials ginamit sa paggawa nito. Grabe. Look at that. Amazing, B.
的油质里的只是罗马，德治可是高。
Nakakapagod. Habang lakaran. Itong oras na kami naglalakad. Nakakapagod yung tour pero sulit. Nakaka-amaze.
So I'm right here.
Yes, guys. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So take picture. Nakapagod pala. Sakit na ng tuhod ko kakalakad. Sa kalahating oras na tour. 2 kalahating oras? Oh my God. Parang ako naglaro ng 3 beses Nakapagod. Saan tayo punta, B? Palatine? Palatine Hill? Oh my God. Ano? Nakakatuwang makinig sa tour guide kasi ang dami mong matututunan. Kaso lang,
Hindi natutuwa yung tuhod.
yung tuhod namin hindi natutuwa. Hating na din kami. Pagod.
But this was a special step because it was supposed to be used only by the emperor. And these people could turn into super rich. Even the gladiators.
Ang ganda dito, guys. Ang ganda. Nakaka-amaze. Nakaka-amaze, baby. Taas ng puno, baby. Yun.
When they died, and that political activity was considered something to be remembered for the future generations, they received a monument like this as a tribute to what they did as long as they've been in charge. And that bones are progressing to the mausoleums. That is taken here to realize that by the predecessors. In case of baptism, so including monsters, we had monsters too, the monsters received a different treatment, of course. So when they died, they were burnt, their ashes thrown into the river, and their names officially cancelled from all the public records. Damnatio memoriam in Latin, eternal punishment in English. So in the case of private, we had the smart political, and in the and in this case, the triumph and the Titus celebrated in Rome after the conquest of Jerusalem. So around the 69 AD, a point of rebellion was defeated against the Romans. So Titus anticipated having a song, not per se, Jerusalem da Dio, with the idea that it was his time. So thanks to the second destruction of the temple.
Allora, so if I give you a present, what would you say? Give you a present.
So here you see the beginning of the ship.
Grazie. 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 Give me a present.
The symbol comes behind it, the real triumph.
Bravo. No, non picca per spaghetti, si vuole.
The second chapter of Jerusalem is ruled. Number one, the golden menorah, so the Jewish chandelier, and the symbol of the religion. Silver trumpets, coins that do not appear anymore because of the crisis damage, and there at the corner of the face, a penalty stick on top of the wooden stick that had over the geographical representation of the new colony. So that during the big parade within the city center, the Romans could visualize and memorize the importance of the conquest. Remember that nothing was done at random. So the height of the Colosseum. Remember the bell tower that we saw from level 1 of the Colosseum? That statue of Nero was at that too. So this gentleman lived in the kingdom of the Lord before, and he was struggling with me. Here, and the and see and the next day, he moved from here in the direction of the Puglia Alps. But I will open this chapter of the Puglia first that we see. For your information,
Doon tayo nakatayo kanina. Doon na. Doon tayo nakatayo kanina.
So ito yung dito daw sinunog si Caesar. Dito siya nilibing. Ito yung kanyang pinakamuseo.
Sila, César,
Sino yung mga nag-alay pa ng bulaklak.